here. What's going on, guys? You see I'm in the living room. There's nothing here but a TV and a few things that are off camera. There's nothing left in this living room at all. We're getting things moved out. Sorry about the echo. I don't have any kind of soundproofing, any kind of panels or anything in the living room. Everything's being taken out, so if there's any echo or reverb, can't do anything about it. But this video is not going to be about the house. This video is going to be about hybrid log gamma HLG, or we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about HDMI 2.1. But first, let's talk about hybrid log gamma. So what is it? Is it important? What does it mean to you? It's another HDR format, kind of like Dolby Vision, HDR 10, things like that. It's another one of those kind of things that promises you better picture when you're watching live television. And if you're currently running Dolby Vision or HDR 10, you're probably not gonna get much benefit out of hybrid log gamma unless something that you're watching is using that format. Then you have that. But you want to stick with Dolby Vision and HDR10. Those are your main ones you're going to hear. HLG is just something else that helps you when you're watching satellite TV, something like that. So I do have some information pulled up here on the iPad right next to you on the screen. And all it's saying is that it just promises you better picture and better compatibility for TVs. Some TVs now are going to either get upgrades, firmware upgrades to support HLG, or they're going to just come out with new TVs of HLG. So it's another format that you have, another reason to get another TV, I guess. But it doesn't really have any differences. I'm currently looking at it now. It says here that it could be big eventually. But really, it's not going to be much of a difference. Don't worry too much about HLG. If you're currently with an HDR10 TV or a Dolby Vision TV, you're set. You're pretty set. That's the one you want to be. That's the one you want to be with. HLG is going to be really good for those who watch a lot of satellite TV, direct TV, things like that. It's going to provide you a better picture for those kinds of things. Granted, you have to have the proper package. If you're using, like, let's say you have direct TV or something, they have upgraded to their little genie boxes. They're called genies. I don't know if I have one around, but I do have some in this house that we use to watch TV on. The little genie boxes, and they all have HDMI, so you plug up to them. No more of that cable you have that you screw into the back of your TV. You don't have that anymore. It actually is a physical HDMI cable that goes from the box to the TV. So you get a pretty good picture. And then, of course, if you have the proper setup, if you have the right package, you can benefit from HDR if your TV is compatible as well. So, I mean, HLG is going to be compatible with the newer TVs coming out, and new AVRs. They have to be compatible as well, because most people are going to patch through their picture from their AVR to the television. You have to have everything HLG enabled for it to actually work. But don't stress about it too much. It's not anything serious. Let me see if I can read anything here. Anything special about it. It doesn't look like there's too much special about it. It kind of just does the same thing everybody else does. It's another format for things to be compatible with. So it's pretty cool. We'll talk about it more as more comes out about it. I'll read some more about it and let you guys know what I find out. If you guys know things about it now, feel free to leave it in the comments for people to see, so people can be updated along with you. So leave that in the comments. 2.1. This is more of a bigger upgrade than HLG will be. What you get with HDMI 2.1 is up to 10K resolution. Now, before I go and talk about this new HDMI cable and stuff, let's talk about if you need it or not. Now, right now, there's not anything going on with it. Most things aren't compatible with 2.1 yet. I don't even know if there's anything out there with 2.1 unless they're just now making it. But in the future, near future, TVs and AV receivers and things that use HDMI will be upgraded to HDMI 2.1. Will you need new cables? Yes, you will. You will need new cables. I'm sure they'll cost the same amount as 2.0 did when they came out, and 1.4 when it came out. But it upgrades. There's a lot of good things with HDMI 2.1 that I think everybody can benefit from in some way. Maybe not in all the ways that it provides, but you will get a benefit out of it. Older models like 2.0 and 1.4 will not work with this. I mean, you can use it, but you won't get 2.1 fed through it because it can't go through it. So if let's say you have a 2.1 receiver and TV, but you plug in a 2.0 cable, you're going to get 2.0 transfer speeds and picture and sound and things like that. It's going to down convert it to that because that's what it is compatible with. So you have to get new cables. But when you get new cables, like I said, you're getting up to 10K resolution, which is ridiculous because you've just got the 4K and things are just now really rolling with 4K. And our eyes can only see so much. So I don't know if 10K is even something to harp over, but it's cool. It's pretty cool. So expect AV receivers and TVs to eventually get up to 10K, which I don't know what the world, it's gonna be prettier on TV than it is outside at that point, you know what I'm saying? So 4K, go up to 10K. You get higher frame rates according to what I'm looking at here. You get higher frame rates, which is really, really good, obviously. Most things are 120 hertz. TVs go up to 120 hertz, some to 240, things like that. So your highest TV, your highest monitor, your cable will be able to be compatible with that, so that's a good thing, of course. Frames per second, 24, 30, 60, whatever. But now you're getting up to 120. What I'm seeing here now is, like I said, new cables are required. They are requiring you to get 2.1 now. The new cables are being called 48G, which are able to handle a greater bandwidth. And they're not going to be that expensive. So for those people who love gaming, it says here that you have variable refresh rates, variable frame rates, things like that. So for those who need that quick response time, you have it. I'm a gamer, so I'm going to benefit from that, of course. I love the game. I need my response time to be perfect. I need my motions to be blur-free, things like that. So these cables are going to allow you guys to gain at the highest level on a TV as you can. If you're using an HDMI cable on a monitor from like an Xbox or something, you're going to get maximum ability. So like Xbox One X is pretty powerful now. So you'll be able to use that with a HDMI 2.1 if there's an upgrade for it or not. Not sure how that's going to work, but the HDMI cable is going to allow you to get the best possible performance out of your machines that you are going to use. They do have support for the new HDR formats, of course. So HLG will be used on there. HDR10 and Dolby Vision will work, and it will work at its highest peak. Let me see if I can find anything else. They do have some stuff about PCs on here. So it says HDMI 2.1 makes big screen 4K PC gaming even more awesome. So if gaming looks even better with the new HDMI cable, you can bet that movies are going to look better as well. I don't think you're going to get a benefit much from like satellite TV or live TV like that, because they're not really giving you the full picture anyway. But gaming and movies and sound, that's really going to benefit for you guys. So that's something to think about, especially when you're out there on the market getting new TVs and new receivers. If you have a really decent, pretty up-to-date TV and receiver and things like that, maybe hold off a little bit and wait till some new things roll out to the floor so that you can stay up to date. You don't have to buy a new TV right after you just got a new one. Kind of a waste of money. Don't want to run into that issue. I've run into that issue. It did say that these are backwards compatible. I think I mentioned that in the beginning. These are backwards compatible. If I didn't mention it, I'm mentioning it now. These are backwards compatible, so if you get HDMI 2.1, you don't have to worry about not being able to run your old stuff, because as things evolve, they're able to do old things plus new. It's like a square is a rectangle, but a rectangle is not a square. So you're able to run old stuff on new things. You can't run new things on old stuff. It just makes sense. So these will be able to be hooked up to your existing, whatever you're using now. If you want to go ahead and, let's say HDMI 2.1 HDMI cords come out before HDMI content and TVs and things like that, you can still have your new cable ready to go and still get the best performance possible, if maybe even better, and that much better. And you'll have yourself ready to go, set up, and you don't have to worry about anything. So that's it for HDMI 2.1 I'm seeing. So basically, guys, if you're worried about that, if you haven't heard much about it, go look it up. There's tons of stuff on the internet about it. I'll try to keep you guys updated on this channel as much as I can about things that come out, just in case you don't have access to seeing what's new on the market, or maybe you just miss it. So I like to keep you guys informed, keep myself informed too. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'm gotta go back and clean the room and get some more things out. My car is packed with stuff, the garage is full of stuff, so I'm super excited. I wanted to make another video because I like to make 2 a week, but with things being busy, I don't know if I really have the time to do it or not. So, but basically, guys, I just want to keep you guys updated, tell you what's going to happen. The next time you see me, I'll probably be in a different place. We're going to get things set up, get things calibrated. You know, I'm so excited to get into a new place, my own place, and get things going. So stay tuned for a lot more videos, because there's gonna be a lot more videos. I get my AV receiver back soon. I'm gonna be in a bigger space. I'm gonna show you guys my new setup. I'm gonna get different sound panels in the room. There's a lot of things gonna happen. I want you guys to be a part of every bit of it. So make sure you like me, you're commenting, and you're subscribing on every video that you see, and give me feedback, and let's have fun together, and let's make this home theater like the best home theater possible. Cool? Cool. Kpaceguy out.